Happy Monday. Oh, coming loose. Hey, y'all. Come on in the room. Happy Monday. Hey, Monique. All right, when you join the room, tell me who's in the room. Who is in the room? Come on in the room. Hey, Jay. Hey, Peaches. How was your Monday, guys? All right, y'all got to tell me who in the room. I see the number. All right. Tasha, I see you. Kim, hey. Thank you guys for joining. I see you guys in the room. Jasmine, hey, hon. Come on, give everybody time to get in. Say, Brianna from St. Louis. Oh, yeah, tell me where you're from. Kimberly from Georgia. All right, now. What part of Georgia, Kimberly? Busy, how was yours? It was really busy. It was really, 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 really busy. But my husband was great. So I had some projects I needed to do at work today. And so he had a break and he came out with me for a couple of hours and helped me get some stuff accomplished. Gave me some manpower. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. All right. I had to work today, but I'm sitting in the car waiting on the girls to come out of dance class. Oh, don't I know about that? I got a blessing today, too. My niece picked up my triplets from school and took them to the store and eat and stuff. So, hey, and to homecoming shopping. So, something I ain't have to do. Kim, you're from California. Hey, from Michigan. Miss Lakeisha. Hey, hon. All right. So, my husband has had basketball practice. He's en route. You know, I was giving him business, so he was sending me text messages like, I'll be there shortly. But, you know, it's just a good time for people to come on in the room and see how everybody's day went. All right, so we have any married people in the room, engaged. What's your status? Married, engaged, single. What's your status? My name is Angie, and I'm married. Let me see. All right, so give me a date, give me a status. I seen where everybody's from. Okay, I see Deanna. She's from Warrington, North Carolina. Okay, are we married? Married, single, engaged. What's your status? Where are you now? Okay, Brianna, you're married. Oh, you a newlywed. Yeah, Monique, I think I know you married. Peaches, you married. Okay. Brianna, you a newlywed. You real new. You still smell like Similac. Wow. You ain't even got to the real poopy diapers yet. Diane is married. Okay. Jasmine married. Good, good, good. Yes. Well, Tanisha married from Orlando. Oh, Lord. Yes, you is from Orlando. Lakeisha married. Okay. So, first things first, we got a couple things coming up. We have our Thanksgiving Black Love Dinner. It is November the something. It's horrible that I'm giving the wrong information. Shauna from Panama City, and you're married. Okay. I think it's the 12th. And we are doing a Thanksgiving dinner, but one of our regular game nights and stuff as well. And if you are in the area or you're around and you would like to attend, please make sure you inbox for more details. Well, it's not really more details because I put the event on the November 12th. Thank you, Monique. Love you so much. So it'll be fun. We'll have a good time as we always do. Kim is in the room and she's married. Okay. And then the Christmas Gala, we still have space for couples to come to the Christmas Gala. It is $150 for the couple for 2 people. So it's per couple. It's not $150 a piece. But I think, you know, it's a very nice evening of dancing and fun, romance, pictures, all of the good stuff. We usually do stay the weekend and have a great weekend. Like we may go to improv or something together as a group on Friday. Saturday is the Christmas gala, and then Sunday there's our big breakfast, and the breakfast is everything. It is so good. So we have opportunity and space, and so I'm waiting for y'all to come to New Orleans. Did you see the link at all, Peaches? Because we're there February, the week of the 4th, which is actually my birthday, but we're doing a marriage conference. It's, oh geez, I'm always messed up. Lakeisha, if you're on here, please tell me the right name. It's Refresh, Ignite, Renew, or something to that effect. Get your life together and get it back together. All that other good stuff. So, Peaches, have you seen the link for the retreat in New Orleans? It's the weekend of February the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, or whatever that weekend is. My birthday is the 4th, so I'll be there celebrating. I heard you have to show beads to get show breasts to get beads. I mean, I'm trying to figure out another route so I can get me some beads without the breast part, because I don't have a kickstand to put underneath. That's right. Okay, so Lakeisha is the host of the conference, who her and her husband put the conference on, and she just posted the link in the, yes, right, thank you, Lakeisha. It's the 5th, the 3rd through the 5th. She just posted the link inside of here. Go look at it. Get all the information you need to get. You guys need to be there. We got an all white night, fun activities, breakout sessions. If your marriage is good, it can always be better. If your marriage is struggling and awkward, it can always be better. Come and start over. You know, to get yourself together so you can, because sometimes you have to get away from everyday life in order to refresh, ignite, and refocus. We need to refocus. So please come out. Come join us. Come have a good time in New Orleans. I've never been, but oh my Lord, the all-white party and dinner isn't included. Please come out, because I can't wait to go to New Orleans to have a good time. Because we're going to just love is going to be in the atmosphere. So even if your life has been raggedy, your marriage is raggedy, it's going to be different that day. It's going to change. It's going to be something new. It can start now, and I'm hoping that it does start now. But, you know, I come out and be with some more fellow married folks. Jasmine, I would like you to go to the link so we won't get too much into the cut up the chop part. It's refocus, refresh, ignite .simpl.com. Make sure I can read that right. Yeah, so the link is in there. We'll post it after we get finished. We can post it on the page. You guys check it out. I thought that it was already. Okay, I will check out the information after this video. That's right. Thank you, Peaches. I want you guys to check it out. Come if you can. Make it your vacation. You have to take out time out of your busy schedule in order to invest in your marriage, or you're going to be back in the same situation with the, let's say, everyday kind of boring life sometimes. I know we get bored. We get frustrated. We get busy. But if we don't invest and push into one another, then we end up, you know, in a funky place where he don't like me, I don't like him, we don't like each other. So, this being said, my husband picked this topic tonight, and the exact topic. Let me give it to you how he said it, which is so funny that he picked the topic that he late for. It is, I can't find it. I think it's should you or could you tell your spouse everything about your past? So let me see the comments about could you and then should you. Could you tell your spouse everything about your past, and should you? Because some people say, no, I can't tell, and no, I shouldn't tell. But what is your answer? Could you and should you? Come on now, let me hear some feedback about, about your past and your current situation with your spouse. My face look greasy. Oh my God. I don't tell nobody, y'all. So, Jasmine, the answer is no. Yes, I can tell them. So, Could you is the answer. So you could, Kim. Jasmine says no. Okay, y'all gotta say what you gotta tell me what you're saying about the could or the should part of it. So are you saying yes, you could tell him? So all the other people on here, could you tell your spouse about your past? Let's go there. Could you tell your spouse about your past? Could you? Come on. I say leave the past in the past. Okay. Jasmine said leave the past in the past. So could you, everybody else that's on here, I see the number in the attendees. So I want to know from everybody, could you tell your spouse about your past? Is it important for your spouse to know your past? Is it important for you to know your spouse's past? Should you tell your spouse past? Should you tell your spouse about your past? Should they tell you about their past? How much is too much? Yes, you could tell your spouse about your past. Okay, Diane. Yes, I could. Okay. So, how much? Yes, it's my past. So, yes, you can. Here comes my husband in here. Here come Big Daddy walking in the door, smiling. He better be glad he was nice to me today.
I was beyond nice to you today.
You were beyond nice to me, honey. We missed you. We missed you so much we followed you today.
I know, right?
Come on, baby. Come here.
Oh, you? I'm sorry.
I'm on. You gotta switch sides. I already be on that side.
What's wrong with that?
I don't like it. Why my husband? Oh my God! I'm so embarrassed right now.
Oh, you don't like sitting on the side?
Okay, you said yes. I think so. So, the question I posed to them was, could you tell your spouse about your past? I just got it started, and then should you? A lot of people saying no. Some people saying yes, I could. Yes, I could tell him about it. Yes, I could, and you should, so that your partner can understand certain things about you and the way you act. I agree.
Don't do it, Miss Edie. Baby, you gotta turn this thing around. This thing ain't got no.
Baby, you gotta open your legs some.
Like you up on me. All in my personal space.
I'm trying to lean. You shouldn't have such big stuff going on.
You got the thing the wrong way. That always go out.
Ow! You gonna just come in pushing people?
Hot.
That's what you get for running late. Look, they said, hey, said.
What's up, peoples?
All right, so yes, I think so. Yes. Yes, I could tell him because you shouldn't want anything to come up from your past. Okay, sometimes some things are important to know, especially if it presents in the future. Okay, so now this is the thing. Well, Cedric first asked you, could you tell your spouse everything about your past?
You could, but I don't think you should. And you have to be wise when you tell your spouse certain things, because sometimes they can't handle the things that you're trying to tell them.
Okay.
And it's not that you're trying to, what's up, Jay? It's not that you're trying to hide stuff from them, but you're being wise in when to say something. Because the Bible says that everything that is lawful is not expedient.
Right. But the other side of that is that a lot of times you don't, especially men, don't know what things are important. Because if you've had a relationship, like I saw somebody in there say that it's important to know why somebody acts the way they do.
Well, that's true, but a lot of times what happens is your spouse, your wife, or whoever be asking you certain questions about the past, and then you tell them, and then they don't talk to you for 2 weeks because they're upset. So that's why I'm saying you have to use wisdom and tell them. Like I said, that I'm not saying to be intentionally hiding stuff and secretive. I'm just saying you have to be wise in telling certain things. Like if you know that your spouse has a problem with self-esteem and can't handle you having conversations about past relationships and things that you liked in past relationships that you may want her to try to adopt or do better, then
Wait. So you gonna tell your spouse how she ain't rolling her hips good like the other girl did?
Not necessarily. You may like a little Miss Dash on your chicken instead of seasoned salt or something like that. I don't know. I mean, just Everybody is different.
Shouldn't have said it in the beginning. Well, and that's true, but this is the thing. I think that you can tell your spouse, and I think that you should.
See, Julia say she'll get mad, but she still want to know.
But see, now the thing
can't
about
have
it is
it both
that,
ways.
Julia, how do you act when you get mad? That's the key.
Right.
Like he said, if you ain't talking to him for 2 weeks or you tripping, then that's the key. Okay, I see one little lonely heart. Come on now, give me some love, give me some hearts. Let it float away. No? No? Didn't give. Okay, get you to that. So that's the key. You want to be able to have a conversation where it might not be the information you want. Thank you so much for the hearts.
Right.
But you can receive the information and process it.
Well, Crystal says they should be prepared for what they're asking. And the thing is, you might think you're prepared until you get that answer.
And that's true. But, okay, for instance, I was a wild child. Just a little bit.
No.
Yeah. So,
Really?
I remember when we first got together, I might be sharing too much information with Facebook Live. When my husband said, we went to an event and I knew everybody. And he was like, I don't want no woman that everybody know or done been with or something. I was like, oh, we might not be together. Because I was a little busy. He said, don't ask if you're not prepared for it. Right, but Monique, I think we ask the question, but we already have in our mind what we think the answer was going to be or the worst possible scenario.
And if it's not that.
But if it's worse than what we thought,
Worser.
more worse,
Right.
then we can't handle it. Saying something later makes it worse. I want to be, what you say?
Saying something later makes it worse. I want to be cut once and not cut the same wound over and over.
Well, now, this is the thing. If you're talking about what part of your past, like, okay, I was originally talking about if it was a relationship, like, about our past relationships, people we've dated, people we've been with, you know, some of your not so fun moments. I found that the closer we got, the more I felt comfortable sharing those times with him. And, you know, in the beginning, I couldn't get him to tell me nothing. But he told me later is because I used to trip and wouldn't talk and wasn't acting like I had no sense for a while. So I had to realize if I want information from him, I had to, not that, this is like if your kids come tell you something that you don't want to hear, you can't flip out on them because they're not going to tell you anything else. You have to be like, you know, try to process it and say the right things and ask the right questions. And sometimes you just go pray about it. But I got to the point where I went from asking him to tell me something to like, dude, you ain't got to tell me everything. That's a little too much. It became graphic and detail in nature. What you saw?
No, I'm laughing at what you're talking about.
Oh,
Stephanie was saying that the problem she's having is half-truths. If I ask about someone, I just want the truth in its entirety.
see, now that's the thing. Men know. I'm going to speak from the side of the male. They usually know that if you tell them the truth, they gonna trip. I mean, if they tell you the truth, you gonna trip. And even though you say you are cool and you want to know, they try to give you bits and pieces to see if they can feel you out. And if you tripping, they ain't giving you the rest of it. They not. Right. So if you process the little bit they give you well, then they'll give you more information. Honey, what you think?
I agree. And I know we got two here. Jacqueline says she made a mistake by telling her husband stuff in the beginning. And every time they have an argument, he bring it up. So that's not good.
No.
That's the wrong way to use it. You have to be able to be trusted with your spouse's information.
Vulnerable. It is important that you are vulnerable with your spouse. Vulnerability says I can be transparent and be myself and be 100% naked, unafraid, unashamed with you because I know you got me spiritually, emotionally, physically. You got me covered. Because we all have a past. My past, not yours, but we all have some dirt from our future, from our past.
Well, see, and LaShawn was saying that she don't see the point in knowing anything about the past is the past because people keep throwing it in your face. But that means that your relationship is not to the point where it needs to be because once you have that connection with your spouse, you won't do that, because we get in heated debates, and I don't throw up things in her past like, oh, that's why you used to
be a hoe.
Whatever.
He didn't say that.
Praise the Lord. That's not what you do when you're trying to build your relationship and build your spouse. And the reason that you ask certain questions about the past, for A, you don't want to repeat the mistakes that someone prior to you have made.
Yes.
And B, to learn your spouse so you can be the best husband or wife that you can be.
Yeah, I know we talked about when we would get in heated debates when we were newly married, and he would walk towards me because I had been in an abusive relationship before. I felt threatened. Now, he didn't mean it that way, but that's the way I took it because of my past. Now, once he learned that, then he understood that you can't come close to me when we not happy right now, because I just feel like you might swing and hit me or something. So knowing your spouse's history is important, but being a place of comfort where the person can feel vulnerable with you is I feel like it's up to you.
Yeah, you have to be able to be trusted. And Jay says a lot of spouses hit below the belt, and that's true. We did the same thing when we first got married, but we continue to grow our relationship and to learn and mature, and you will understand that that's not what you do.
Right, and we did a thing about what kind of fighter are you. We tend to go for the thing that's going to hurt you the most because I'm mad. But what happens is after that argument is gone, that person still remembers those words, those sayings, that stuff. And hey, Danielle, and they can't get past it. So it is better for you to pause and pray, pause and think about what you're going to say, than try to fix the emotional damage that you've done. Because I know one of the things I saw earlier was about people said they want the information in its entirety, but they also said that they want to hear it from them before they hear it in the street. Now, some of that plays a part.
That's a different type of information.
Well, but some of that plays a part whether if there's infidelity now and you think you're going to get caught from cheating, then yeah, you might want to tell me before somebody on Facebook tell me. Right. Or somebody tag you in a picture at the club with somebody else. But at the same time, if you, how do you word it? If there's, there might be a ex in my past that something happened with, and I don't ever anticipate seeing them. But then if I see them and they move next door or they move around, well, baby, let me tell you about such and such I might have forgot about, and how this could play a part in what's going to go in our life.
True.
Can you read some of that?
Tongue is worse than a gun. Only difference is it can't kill you physically, but emotionally it can.
What can I say?
A lot of folks will think they know your past, but they have to get to know you first. You must take the emotion out of it. That is correct.
Well, that's the thing. Hey, Quentin, glad you joined us. I heard a lot of stories about me growing up that wasn't even what I did. So, and it's a prime example. The person, I worked in a salon. Cedric came into the salon, and the guy that, because there was a bunch of women in there, and they asked who Cedric was when he came in. So when I asked this guy that I went to school with who Cedric was, he was like, oh, it's my boy Cedric, whatever. So he ended up saying Cedric left his phone number for me, but he had done some talking and some words to Cedric, but he had done said I was a hoe. Everybody run the train on me. He did a whole bashing of me, and the stuff he said was not true at all. But
he thought you was a stripper too?
He did not say that.
On the side. You did private parties.
He did not say that.
VIP lounge, baby.
Oh my God. But that's the thing. If it wasn't meant for Cedric and I to be together, then what that guy said, and Cedric probably could have thought he was going to get him a little nasty freak from that message. I don't know. But whatever the plan was, it didn't work because God had something greater for us. But I had to learn.
He told me you asked for the number.
Okay.
So I left it.
Either way, I had to learn that I have to process the information and I can't always respond. Now, I wanted to know. See, now I had to get bits and Cedric was one of the people in the beginning that I had to get bits and pieces about people, girls that he dated and stuff like that. And I had to pull teeth to get the information. He would only tell me a little bit because I used to trip. But, you grow, you learn, you know better, you do better.
Yep.
Okay, I'm trying to read some stuff you want.
I tell my husband my past, but he didn't want to know the rest. Do you think I should let him know since we have been married 3 months?
Girl, no, don't. That's too much. Don't overdose him. Yeah.
You just said, yeah, you asked for the number. She did.
I did not ask for his number. Because actually, it was a bunch of women in there that was asking about him. So I didn't necessarily want him for me. I thought he was nice looking. He was a smooth little dude when he came in. But I was doing something else. So I was got in, you know.
Look, Jasmine said she had the same situation you just said. That an ex moved by her and her husband as a neighbor.
Oh, I was giving a fake scenario.
They totally ignored each other. He said my husband don't have a clue who he was. It never became an issue because my husband did not have a clue. Wow.
See now, Jasmine, that's foul.
That's cold.
That's foul because you should have told your husband because there's no way that an ex would be living next door to me and I don't know or Cedric don't know because that person be trying to be friend, be doing stuff that you just think the person, you know, being a nice person, but they got an ulterior motive. Yeah, Jasmine, that's foul. You should have told him.
She said her and the dude smooth ignored each other.
Wow. What said Quentin? Exactly. People thought we were together, but it was never like that. We were just used to hang out close like that. People just judging. People always judge and talk. You know, I had a story, and I told Cedric this one time. A girl, it was like a bank or a business where I was waiting for my name to be called. And this girl found out I went to Edgewater. And so she's proceeded to tell me about this chick that she can't stand at Edgewater, that was messing with her man, and she beat her up, and she this, that, and the other. And then she ended up telling me this chick that was named Andrew Fillmore. And so I continued to let her talk and whatever. And the look on her face when them people called my name and it was me, this help ain't never seen before in her life. But she had a whole story about me. But you know, when you the baddest chick, I do understand that, you know, sometimes... Okay. I digress. People lie.
Yeah, I didn't go to school with you back then, but y'all was using the abacus.
You know what? Don't do that. All right. So it's okay. Well, right. Keela, don't hate because I was the baddest chick. Keela was in the hallway looking side eye because she was a freshman and I was that.
Jasmine said that the dude didn't live that long. They moved.
Well, he probably told his wife, unlike you. Hey. Don't be trifling. Tell.
Look, that was a blessing. That situation didn't go sideways.
Yes, because honey, that could have. And now, side note, would you not have been pissed off if you found out my ex moved next door and I didn't tell you?
Well, I don't know if I'd have been pissed off. I would have been perturbed.
Did this Negro say perturbed?
There's different levels to it.
He would have been pissed off. Okay, so what about the time I forgot to tell you about somebody I messed with that we was around?
I don't remember that. When was that?
And yeah.
That happened a lot.
Ow. It not happened a lot.
There was a lot of them.
It was not. He's
hangers-ons.
He lying. Okay, but we had a situation where we were around somebody and, you know, me and the dude had a situation and it was not a relationship. We say, yes, he did. Say, girl, perturbed. You know he had been pissed off because I forgot to tell him about this guy who at that point was non-existent to me, but he was hot because you tell him about everybody else, you didn't tell him about him, must mean stuff. So whatever.
And at that point, we wasn't even married. We were dating. But I mean, when you saw the dude, you jumped on, wrap your legs around him, and hug your neck and all that stuff. What I supposed to think?
Did he say I wrapped my legs around him?
You ain't hug me like that.
That fresh hot Gouda.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so how do we get to the... I can't even deal with you. So how do we get to the point where if a person has overreacted, don't give him no happy face, no laughing, because it's dumb. Until I wrap my legs around it. I did not. I said, hey, how you doing?
No, that's not lying. We were at like a convention center, and this man was like 100 yards down the thing, and she full sprint to this Negro, and
full
jumped
sprint
around his neck, and hey, this, that, and the third. She act like she wasn't even with me, and she done rolled in my trunk and everything over there.
I want y'all to stop lying.
Yeah, that's what happened. And then
hey,
so
Levette, your cousin lying again.
Whatever. When I didn't get introduced, I'm like, well, golly, what's going on?
He had already been introduced to the guy, but the guy was non-factor.
Tell the truth.
Monique, I did not rub my lap. I can't even talk.
Angela, you ran.
I did not run. I ain't ran for no Negro.
I could barely see who he was. You were so far away.
I've been the baddest chick since you ever known me. You better ask anybody that know me. Quentin told the club up me. We was that.
I think you left a shoe when you ran. You went so quick. I think one of his shoes came off. You were running with the stinky leg because one of his shoes came off.
He being so petty.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
Look right. He lying. He is lying. Do not. Okay, Jasmine, I did not do no full sprint to no man.
She looked like Jackie.
Look, side piece. Yeah. But he said I wrapped my whole legs around the man. First of all, that dude too little.
She looked like Jackie Joyner Fillmore at the time. I see what got me.
Maybe his meat wasn't good.
I don't know. Maybe
I was reminiscing.
You were doing something.
He a lie. That's right. Betsy, I was the baddest chick. She know. So I was never running behind no dude. That ain't what I do.
She jumped right.
What about the time the girl at the salon and they have a nervous breakdown because I was with you and she wanted to be with you?
That ain't my problem. I had to do with that. I ain't speak to her. I ain't know she was there. I wasn't even there. You told me about the situation. I wasn't even there. So what I got to do with me? Anyway, all I know is you ran up to him like you had a disease and he had the cure.
What?
Like the cure was on him and you were trying to get the cure.
He is lying, y'all. Oh my God. Listen, you know a woman don't do that kind of stuff.
I ain't never seen Angela move so fast in my life.
Oh my God, he is lying.
What?
He is lying. I promise you, he lying, y'all.
God, I thought he owed you some money or something.
You said he got the cure.
Yeah, I thought he had the cure. I said, what's going on? Whatever it is, he got it.
You know what? I'm going to keep moving on because I don't like these lies and I don't like these happy faces I see that they laughing with you because that's foolishness.
That real.
That's him. That's him, petty.
That ain't me.
P-E to the T-T-Y. You petty.
It's the truth.
It's not the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, if my man was with me, what's it?
Yeah, he had the healing. He had that healing on him. I'm telling you.
Can I block somebody from this broadcast? Monique about to get it. She co-signing with you. She know I don't do that.
She know what it is.
What?
That look, and I don't remember a lot from all them years ago, but I remember that.
Well, I'm just saying it's important that you're with somebody or you are that somebody that if your spouse wants to tell you about their past that you don't throw it in their face.
Right.
Because that way, that's how you get intimate with your spouse. If in those times y'all having conversations, you telling about something in your family line, something that happened to you, you want to be safe that when you get into an argument, they won't throw it in your face, and it's never good when, especially something that's, just say if somebody was raped or molested, like that's why your cousin, uncle, daddy, brother raped you. You be like, what? That's below the belt. I
know. It took me a long time to tell Angela I'm from a long line of pimps. Long time. Probably about 10 years before I told that. I'm from a long line of pimps.
Don't encourage him.
Ain't my fault.
You was a long line of pimps?
Yeah. I know you from a long line of assistant pimps.
Oh my God. It said,
if you get it out in the beginning, there's no need to throw it in your face. But people still do that sometimes.
And they do, but at the same time, you can't give everybody everything in the beginning. Right. Stop giving them smiley faces with him. Don't encourage this
long line of pimps.
You can't give. Right, really say it. Long line of you assistant pimp. I'm the pimp.
No. You got it twisted.
Anyway, you can't give like the stuff Cedric gave me. It had to be baby steps. Women, we could tell more information at one time, but I'm telling you, if you give too much, you might overdose them.
Well, again.
She said, "Big Daddy Pimp." Florence, you about to be blocked. You'll block me and she better be on it too.
Since pimping, been pimping.
What Crystal say? I put my glass on.
Point blank period, tell each other, I feel better when it comes from my spouse and not from a third party.
Correct. Sometimes you want to leave the past. But listen,
We're not talking about every single little dirty detail.
but I'm saying, but how much more would you feel connected to your spouse if you could tell them and not feel like at any point in time if you run into somebody that you might have told them that I knew this chick, but then what you ain't say is that y'all done went to dinner, blah, blah, blah. You don't tell it all.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people are saying. Tell it all. Don't make me have to pull bits and pieces out of you every 10 seconds. Like, okay, so y'all was kicking it. Okay, so y'all went to the store. Who car y'all was driving? Just tell the whole story, please, and let me process it. Like Keela say, the wound is open. Let me go and get all the information, and then we can move forward. But when I gotta get pieces and pieces and pieces, then it's like an open wound that you just keep pouring salt in.
That's it. But at the same time, like you said, you got to be ready for this information.
Yeah, and that's true. There should be no secrets that come later. But I want to say, what do you think if a couple has started a relationship and there were secrets in the beginning? How do you think you rectify that?
Well, you just start telling them little by little as the person can handle it.
Well, I'm saying, but don't you have to have a conversation like, look, obviously something went awry because we keep having these stuff that keep coming up.
Right.
So can we start over and we start to talk and share?
Right.
But you can't act stupid and trip. Don't say stupid. But so you can't trip on me when I tell you, because then it's going to make me not want to tell you the rest of it.
Right. You can't have the sex go on sabbatical for 2 months after we have a conversation.
Right. And but you also have to let the person have time to heal and process that, because especially if it's something that happened during the course of your marriage, or if it was somebody, even if it was before your marriage, if it was somebody that maybe like somebody close to you, if they messed with your best friend or something, even before you got married, that still would be hard to take when my best friend been around the whole time and everybody done kept it a secret. You shouldn't have to... Right, Monique, you should not have to dig for it. But that's the problem that most women have with their husbands.
That's because when you do tell a little bit, you go off the deep end. So
but this is the thing,
most of the
because they be like, oh, that's my homegirl. Knowing you done put your dingling in your homegirl. That ain't your homegirl, that's your home hoe.
Sometimes it is the homie.
Well, the homie got passed around. But you need to let me know that that's your home hoe, not homie.
That's not nice. You don't put labels on things like that.
If you put your penis in her, then she's not your homie. She's your home hoe.
No, it's not nice. It's not homie. Homie level friend. That's what I guess it.
Yeah. What did it say? I tried to put my glasses on.
But why you worried about them? They with you now. If you see them, that don't mean you have to acknowledge them.
But why would you not speak? Men are no good at explaining. That's true. I'm horrible at that, but I'm good about giving results. You feel me? Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Don't co-sign with Quentin.
But explaining is not the business.
Cause y'all be trying to figure out how to not lie but lie.
Whatever.
Homie hoe. That's right. That's my homie.
She said that's why women want to know, because some females can be messy. Come up and start trash.
Listen. We got people that we know right now that Cedric has messed with, and they will not to this day tell me that they messed with Cedric. And I know, and I told them I know, and they act like they have. They be like, what? Like that don't bother me, because I know my Gouda is hot and fresh. Y'all know about that melted Gouda cheese. It's hot and fresh.
Natasha?
Homie hoe, right, Keela?
No. What we did was we had Bible study.
Who had Bible study?
We're talking about the scriptures.
Who?
Mm-hmm. What are you talking about?
The homie hoe?
I'm not nice. I'm not going to say that.
Homie. Y'all know a homie. They always tell me, that's my homegirl. How many women have heard that's my homegirl? I got your homegirl, all right. Because soon, that's like a dingling in the glass case. That's cooch in the glass case. Just in case y'all ain't going right, break. And she will be there to make me feel so comfortable. I don't know how we got like this. Hey, homie hoe.
Hey.
Hey. We ain't about that life.
Hey.
I can't. Not. He ain't having no Bible study, right?
Whatever.
Never give people the opportunity to laugh at your spouse, right?
Don't embarrass me, right?
Well, that's the thing. In this world of technology, Facebook, Text message picture, what?
Jasmine said she went through that with her husband, said, "Oh, that's my friend," and found the friend's pic in her husband's phone in her birthday suit. Bucket naked.
That is a homie hoe.
Showing her public hands. She was just... What
Look,
happened
Monique, you heard that, but
he had an art class, and she was just drawing that. That's part of art. You know, when you pose nude to draw, that's all that was, you know.
Jasmine, the very definition of a homie hoe. That's why when they say that's your homegirl, I'm like, we don't do homegirls. No, I'm your homegirl. Cause I be your home hoe, your home whatever, but I'm the homegirl. No, we good. We got enough friends over here. We don't need no more. Cause and them same chicks will talk to you, Angie this, Angie that, and will still be trying to sleep with your man, won't they, Mo? So don't tell them to go on somewhere. That's not true. Strong-minded me don't have that. Boy, Quentin, you a DJ. Every girl want the DJ that keep the party live. Every girl want the DJ that keep the party live. They want the pastor that preach real good. They want the powerful businessman. They want the attorney. They want the person in control. And I don't care. You might not have a pot to pee in and one throw out of, but they want the person that's the center of the place to be.
And you have to minister the word of the Lord to everyone.
Not to the hoes.
Yes, to the hoes.
You are not on the whole ministry. Say something small.
Champagne room ministry.
He is not on the whole ministry.
Champagne room ministry.
Right. Try me. They be like, hey, girl. I done seen so many people. Listen, we went to alumni reunion. It was all the classes from around here. So at this time, this is when Facebook it was becoming pretty popular. Cedric got a page saying, I could care less. You know how I roll. Well, I do, but I know how Cedric roll, but it's... Okay, we was reconnecting.
Vet said they just want somebody with a job.
Right.
Don't take much these days.
Right. Now, this is the thing. A lot of times, men don't even catch it when women are flirting with them or coming at them. It's the wife that see, I see her every time you come around.
You said they want married men for some reason.
Because they want what you have created and what they look like because that's what they see with the work that you put in. That ain't what you got. That's what you helped build. So they want the work that you put in. You better tell them, go on, sit down somewhere, baby. You ain't getting nothing that I don't work hard for. You better go have all the seats.
Listen, that's your problem. You didn't share as a child.
Every club.
So selfish.
Men is the same. That's true. Whatever. I'm supposed to share you?
They don't even have to have a job. They just think they treat their wife so good and they want that.
Right. And that's the thing. I told Cedric, I said, it's a bunch of people that would love to try to get one of us to mess up on each other. Just to say, I told you he wasn't into her like he said. Or I told you she wasn't whatever like he said. Whatever. What?
Keep say, she call them hoe tactics.
Oh, that's hoe tactics. For real. Whole problems ain't no problem. Yeah, that's what it is. But listen. Yes, have all the seats. That's very true, Angie. People.
All cheese and grits in their face.
And look, your life could be raggedy at home, but because we don't Facebook our problems, we ain't out in the street cussing and fussing, then they feel like, oh, they life perfect because you too busy seeing everybody else fussing and acting a fool outside, so I want what y'all have. Instead of creating your own, you try to go and get what somebody else have, somebody else's husband, somebody else's wife. But what you don't know is that you get somebody else's husband and wife, you going to have a whole nother set of problems. You still not going to have what we have.
Monique say Facebook stalking.
And they do. That girl, let's go look. I mean, we all done did. Let's go see how his wife look. Let's go see how her husband look. We want to see, but I ain't trying to beat him. I'm just saying. That's just nosy. That's called nosy. But listen, we went to alumni class reunion. It was different schools. So we first got there. Everybody like, hey, Angie. Hey, said. And they giving said shakes like this and a pat. Soon as I walked off, them same helpers was giving him, what you call them, baby? Coochie hugs.
Coochie hugs.
That's when they give hugs with the coochie first. As soon as I walked off, they was giving coochie hugs.
I know you.
And they was like trying to, girl, give me your number. They trying to be my best friend, but they were trying to coochie hug my husband to death.
Blocking all my blessings.
But what you don't understand, baby, you can't do what I do. It's more than coochie that provides this house.
You blocking my blessings.
So I'm just telling you. Well, you can give a coochie hug, but that coochie ain't got what I got, so I ain't even worried about it. But if your man is busy and don't make you feel secure, then it will make you feel insecure if everybody trying to give a coochie hug. I don't know if you really gonna take the bait because you might be dumb sometimes. So men, get your balls up, realize you got something good at home, and quit tricking all the time.
So she obtained new vocabulary.
Who?
That Mika.
What's the new vocabulary?
All the words that you homie ho and hoe tactics and all this here.
Listen.
Coochie hugs.
But listen, so y'all ain't never seen a woman give somebody, they'll wait till y'all leave and give a coochie hug. Them same women, it can be in church, it can be wherever, they give the little bless the Lord hug.
Coochie hugs in church be saved, don't it?
A saved coochie hug in church?
Coochie hug. It'd be a half, it don't be a full. It'd be like a little brush by.
What the noise you made? They grunt with it too?
Hello. Bless you, brother. Bless you. Take that with you.
See how you talk about he get coochie hugs at church?
I ain't say that now. You tripping.
You have before. Yes, you have. Not now, but he had before got coochie hugs at church. Yes.
I would never. That's not of God. I wouldn't do that.
What's that? Grab the back. Oh, if somebody grabbed the back of my husband here in church, we might not have no more church today. I might tear the church up.
Grab the back. They be too.
Boy, that right there, that's mine.
I ain't going for that. No way. Messing up my ways.
Really?
Wrong too. That's not the program. Plus,
see how petty he is? I can't even embrace my husband.
They be too little to do that anyway.
Well, I feel some type of way. He let somebody do something he don't let me do anyway.
What I did?
Won't let me do it. Don't be laughing at this nut. Baby, let me try it one time. This part of romantic. Come on, look. I'm going down. I'm going down with the wave pattern. See, y'all, this is hard for him. He want to tell me off right now, but he's trying to be nice.
Really?
Don't you, babe?
I was nice to you all day today.
See? It don't last long. He said, you better tell them chirp. He got an alarm on it.
He better chirp.
That girl said, that boy said, Jay said chirp.
Chirp. So somebody get closer. Boop, boop.
Hey,
boop, boop.
I ain't putting no alarm on it. Cause my husband know how to disable stuff, so he'll just disable the alarm and if he wanted to do it.
I would never do that.
Child, I'm just telling you. You have to be mindful and guard your marriage. Cause it's always somebody that looking. And what I don't get why men be so dumb sometimes. A chick be coming on to you. Negro, you know you don't even wash your own drawers. You don't cook nothing. All the stuff that she admires because of your wife is helping you out. So she gonna be like, you ain't do none of that? Oh, you can go on back with her because, yeah, I ain't doing all that stuff she do for you now. I ain't about that life. I'm telling you, people want the appearance when you step out the door, but that mess that's in the household, they don't want it. What?
They want it.
They want you, babe?
They can't wait to wash them drawers.
They can't wait to wash what drawers? They can wash them by hand?
By hand.
They aren't dumb. Sometimes it's just flirting. That's true. Now, I'm gonna ask this question. I'm finna detour. Is flirting wrong when you're married? When you're married?
When you're married?
Shut up. Is flirting wrong when you're married? That's Keela. We put in too much doggone work. They want the work that you did. No, he don't buy no clothes. He ain't washing no dishes. He ain't cooking nothing. But they be like, ooh, you bring a good old meal to work every day. Like you cook something. If you don't have all the seats.
Really?
All of them.
I'd be McDonald's.
They don't see all the hard work. Right, Monique. And then when they see, they be like, ooh.
What they saying yes to what? The flirting is wrong?
Flirting is wrong when you're married.
They're saying yes?
Yes.
Or yes is okay.
Really?
It's okay. That is it.
Is flirting wrong when you're married, honey?
I don't know. All I see is you.
Is flirting wrong when you're married? Like the girl you was flirting with at the post office?
I wouldn't flirt with nobody.
Well, listen. Yes, flirting is wrong.
I was being a good Christian brother.
Flirt with your spouse. So Cedric had a girl that was chasing him down the state in the post office, in the parts store. She done blocked his truck in, and he just a kiki in.
I'm glad you're telling the story. You weren't even there.
He called. I could hear him. He called me to tell me, and I heard him smiling through the phone. I was ready to cut everybody. I'm trying to figure out why you laughing so kikiing so much over this chick.
I know what you're talking about. I ain't laughing none.
Flirting is a open for open door. Did you really Eunice put the door in there?
How about the ex calls or text your man just to see how they're doing?
Oh, yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
See, Calvin said you can just speak to somebody, all of a sudden you flirt.
But now there is like the relationship that Cedric and I have. We talk to people all the time. If we see our ex, we say, "Hey, how you doing?"
I guess it's been how you say hello. You can't be a dare with it. Hello.
Right. Okay. So if you see your ex and you say hello, I mean that's not a big deal. But you know.
Exactly, Anthony. How you gonna hear somebody smiling through the phone? This one here.
Listen, okay. If I'm saying like, "Hey, how you doing?" If I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" You can hear, you hear the difference in the phone. He was a little too excited about that.
That's a made up mess from Angie. Jasmine said 2 different ways to speak to somebody.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, but now that he was smiling through the phone, like, I was trying to get a benefit of doubt that his little self-esteem needed that boost, but he was just kikiing too much for me.
Danielle said,
and then when she said, "Is you married?" He talking about he was stuttering too long.
I was not stuttering at all. You wasn't
because my friend knows what. Lord Jesus.
Yeah,
Lord, my petty crew in the room.
Crystal said, I let my hubby go to Walmart with pepper in his tea. I told him to stop letting that girl.
Now, Crystal can't do that.
That's cold-blooded, man. How you let the man go out with something in his tea?
Now, I do think it's a level of, I heard somebody recently that they can't, if they see an ex, they can't speak or say hello when they see somebody. Like, I don't think that I think there's a level of insecurity if you can't say hello. What you think?
Yeah.
I mean, Cedric saw his ex in, he saw his ex, we was in the 999 shoe store. And she named her baby after herself.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
But she had a whole conversation, and I walked off. And then he tried to be like, "Oh yeah, this is my wife right here now."
I couldn't. You had the bit the corner. You a magic trick.
But you know the thing about it is that when you're secure in your relationship, him talking to his ex, now if he was rubbing up on her and like, "Give me your number, let's hook up."
Now, first of all, she had a small baby. You know that one finna happen. That kid.
We done seen your exes before.
Baby, she had a small kid. Ain't no more cheering for me. That's it.
So that was the only reason?
No, but that's enough reason.
But listen, most couples that we've been with, if they have all said that the way that Cedric and I talk to and around about our exes, that they can't have that same open conversation with their spouse. And that's crazy to me because that means that you're leaving the area of your life really secret. Because I want to see how he respond when he see that chick. If he still, woo, I need to get my game up because she still got some pull.
Shannon say, it's some exes you can't speak to. Stephanie say, if you're not communicating with your spouse, then any communication with somebody else, your mate is going to feel some type of way.
So that means you need to get your home life together. That's what I'm saying. There is no reason why you can't see an ex and say, hey. We see ex all the time. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, we do. He got some of my exes. He talked. They did some work together. Or something.
All the time.
And
every time I see him, I feel some type of way. I don't even like
oh my God, he's so stupid. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and say it. But Stephanie says, it says Shimon says some of ex you can't speak to though. Why? I don't understand why not. I couldn't. I'm saying I'm trying to.
Anthony said, I'm saying hey and grabbing my new boo.
It shows that you're weak. I have no regrets and I have moved on. I don't think it's a problem. Not correct. See,
but everybody don't have that same. That's good.
That's because they didn't disclose. See, now, friendship is everything. I think right. Friend, if you have, that's what I'm saying. It's important. Some of the stuff y'all are saying is based upon your relationship. Cedric is my friend, right. So like even the mishaps I've had in relationships, we laugh about that stuff. But when somebody's keeping a secret, it's always like, I want to keep it to myself, so if something come out, I didn't say too much. So I don't want to get caught up. But there's no reason why, if Cedric and I are secure in our relationship, that we can't. I'm talking about, we've had our conversations. We've been in the store, we see somebody that I dated, he dated, and we have a whole conversation. And if you walked up, you would not know it's somebody I dated because Cedric has never been a jealous type. And this is the first guy that I've ever been with that wasn't jealous and stupid acting. And it was and actually it had an adverse effect on me because I used to be mad like, why you not jealous? Why you not tripping? Why you don't feel some kind of way when I talk about this person or I see this person? But he was secure in our relationship, so he didn't care if I saw somebody. I mean, I saw an ex or we talked. It ain't never been like, why you hug him? Why you say hey? Like, it's never been an awkward moment like, hey.
It's because I'm from a long line of pimps.
Oh, Jesus.
And you from a long line of sister pimps.
But then the other side of that is when we see women that Cedric had dated, they act like they don't know that I know that they've dated. Like it's a secret. Baby, I know. It's not a big deal. You're a non-factor.
The non-factor.
A non-factor. Angie's in the building, baby. Angie's in the building. And what Angie do, this hot, fresh Gouda light over here is always on, baby. Lord. You're an ex for a reason.
If you don't stop with that stinky French cheese.
You are an ex for a reason. So this hot, fresh Gouda is what he married. He didn't marry you. So have all the seats. You don't threaten me.
Why you hug your ex, though? Why you hug your ex, though? And she be hugging him all the time. I don't know why she be hugging him.
We do hug. They dap Cedric up and give him a hug. And it ain't never been, hey, I hug everybody.
Why you hug your
God
ex?
is love. What's that?
If a man has been done wrong in a previous relationship or marriage, don't remind him or her about it, especially when they could care less.
Okay, Quinn don't know what that means.
Yeah.
God, dog, if I get one more Snapchat in this thing. But I'm just saying.
Snapchat.
All I'm saying is that
Say stop hugging your exes, though. That's all he's saying.
If your spouse gets jealous when you speak to an ex or say or walk by an ex, or if your situation becomes awkward, y'all need to talk about why it's awkward. You agree?
Because they may make you feel all tingly on the inside.
But I'm saying that's still something you need to talk. What happens if you see that person and you do have some feelings? Should you not discuss that? Because you're married now, and you don't want to like have this pink elephant in the room. Because if you start acting different, I can tell you're a different body language, your different attitude. Mm-hmm. Well, if you just start smiling for no reason, it ain't me. It ain't Jesus alone that made you smile. I need to understand what's going on.
It's the joy at my heart of the Lord.
So, I say that when people are insecure about seeing their exes or people of the opposite sex, there is something that is hidden, whether it's emotion, non-truth, left out information. There's something that's there that has not been addressed. But
True.
You still need to talk about that. Hey, when I saw such and such, I felt some type of way.
Well, you need to make sure that you're in a good place when you talk about it too. You don't want to be angry.
Well, don't be. But all these conversations is like friendship. You never, like Katie said, Lady K said, friendship is important. So, as my friend, I know when I can talk to him. But like usually when we have those conversations, when we just leave somebody, we laugh and we joking, and or especially if you see the person and they look busted, he'd be like, "Ooh, that's what you had right there." You better be glad you got me. He'll say something stupid like that. And I'd be like, ooh, she ain't got no booty. You know, I just throw a little shade in there. We do that. But we make it fun. So it's not like,
Patty.
Who Patty?
You.
And he tried to just tell me how they did have a big booty back in the day. And it ran away. It ran away.
How they let their light shine for the Lord. And they going to run on to see what they ain't going to be. Good, wholesome Christian girl.
All right, with my boo or by myself. What the devil? I missed something. Oh, I'm hugging my ex with my. Well, you know, now there's some certain kind of hugs that's probably off limits, but you know, if you oozing, you hug. That's probably not the right hug. Okay. So
the hug shouldn't be longer than about 2 seconds. No 30-second hugs.
Oh.
That's not called a hug at that point. It's called an embrace.
It's called grinding, dry humping, coochie hug.
No embracing.
So, what I do want to talk about, and we're done for tonight. I appreciate everybody that has come on and shared. Girl, he is crazy. But I do think that maybe we can do this the next time with jealousy. Because I hear so many people say that they're jealous and their spouse is jealous and... Jealous and insecurity.
Stephanie say high fives are good. And Eunice say side hug only. That's that church hug. Side hug only. All right.
But you know, like people give their. But what does that say about you if you got to give your husband? Oh Lord, Keela say no hugging. Jesus, if you got to give your husband some guidelines.
Well, that's something that you have to talk about as a couple. Each couple is different, so you have to come to a consensus and say, "Hey, I don't want you hugging these exes, or I don't want you to do X, Y, Z." That's something you need to discuss.
So is it hugging nobody or hugging exes though?
Exes is what they're saying.
That nut said wave from afar. Oh my God. Monique.
Keela say dap.
Oh my Lord. Black love.
All right.
My black love family, y'all making me shame right now. Y'all dapping from afar. Y'all no side hugs. Fist pump.
Pound it out.
I'm telling you, there is something that's there when you cannot have regular interaction. You got to give all these guidelines. Got to get these rules like they sure.
Hey, you have to do what you got to do until you can grow and get better.
Well, men, if you don't want all them guidelines and rules, stop being secretive, tell the truth, and be open up front with all the information without it being pulled out. What's that?
Say what?
What's that say? If you hug somebody and my wife.
You better have the same last name.
Really? Well, my husband ain't never been jealous. I need
Corey
to
say send a letter.
What's there is. What she said? What's there is the secrets weren't disclosures. I don't know what that means, Keela. I'm sorry. Oh, disclose.
A lot of men don't communicate very well. That's true.
That's true. But see, what we have to be careful is that if we're not getting along, that in that moment not getting along, that you don't use that situation you see in your ex. Hey there, Darius. That you don't use the time that you see your ex as a petty move. Because, you know, we can do something to make people jealous, like give a stinking God bless you hug, but it's a little bit of extra funk on it, just because we want to make our spouse mad. But that's not something you do when you're trying to build a lifetime together. We have to get beyond our petty thoughts and our petty ways when we are in those moments and we're in our feelings.
True.
So we're going to call it a night. We enjoyed everybody on. I was going to say earlier that I thought that we may have done, because we had a conversation about jealousy and insecurities.
So that's going to be the topic for next week?
Yes, I think we're going to go with jealousy and insecurities. And if there is issues, how we get past that. How do we rebuild the trust? How we go forward? Because I think that jealousy and insecurity has damaged a lot of relationships. There's a lot of people that's together that they are not vibing. They are just existing because they have so much... so many scars that have not, wounds that have not healed, that they can't get past it. But it does take both people, the person that is the offender and the offendee, and the person that has past baggage and drama, and the person that they're married to have to be willing to work together. That's a part of marriage. We all got something that we need to work on, and so it might be your time the next time to work on something. So what the world is that a gun?
I think so. I'm not sure.
What is that a gun?
We still talking about hugging exes, damaged relationships.
Well, I'm glad that I don't have that issue because I talk to everybody. I hug everybody, and I
think they're just referring to the exes though.
Yeah, but I hug my exes too.
Yeah.
You hug yours too.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say mm-hmm? Now see, now we can't hug no more. Now he can't hug no more. He talking about mm-hmm. Now he can't hug no more. See that? It was a hug like, hey, hallelujah, bless the Lord. Now he's talking about mm-hmm. That's the hug you don't want to give. See how he playing? That's the phone gun. Oh, they clean it. Oh, okay. That ain't funny. See, that's right. That's why he is banned for hugging the ex. Now when they see me somewhere, they're gonna be like, what's that? Love. What's that?
Love the rawness.
No, look, no.
She said, Angie, you so silly. You so silly, Angie.
No. Now he can't hug nobody. Now they gonna see Angie act stupid. They be like, she ain't never tripped like that. Blah blah. I was like, hug her. I bet you better not hug her. I bet you better not hug her.
30-second hug.
I'm gonna go right between the grill. Whoever get hit, they get hit. Both y'all.
Hug.
Boom.
30-second
That's that double pump. Boom, boom.
That ain't gonna hurt. That look real soft.
Boom.
30-second hug. Yeah, that ain't gonna hurt. No.
I got some boxing gloves.
30-second hug. I'm gonna be like,
See my boxing gloves, y'all? I'm gonna put my boxing gloves on and punch him and his homie hoe in the face.
Homie, lover, friend. I'm
gonna punch the homie hoe in the face.
That's not a God. You're supposed to love.
If the coochie hug ain't them God
Everybody.
either.
I didn't say them about no coochie. I said 30-second hug. I'm gonna be hugging like this.
30 seconds, that's a long time, ain't it? Okay, come on.
That's too tight. That's too tight.
That's a long hug. You got like a 5-second hug.
You got to hug back like this. You know.
But 5 seconds, Cedric.
Don't put your breast on.
5 seconds.
It's like this. That's the. All right.
There's the 3.
All right.
5. Wait, devil. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's still your phone. Listen, that was a long hug. He talking about 30 seconds. That was only 5 seconds.
You had your breast on me. You trying to do something. You liked me and everything like that.
Y'all, thank you for joining. God, thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night. Keela, I'm not silly. It's him.
Had your breast assist on me.
Keela, you know you ain't heard your nephew tonight because I told him he better have his butt in that bed, and if not, Miss Keela gonna come over here, and he ain't came down.
Look, don't be threatening my son.
See you next week. I thank everybody. Listen, invite a friend. Share this post. I'm going to do another event, but I want you guys to say you're coming and invite somebody.
And share it with your friends, man. Do that there. Hey, don't forget about the Christmas gala, too.
Yeah, I did all that while you was on your way here late.
It was traffic. It was my fault.
Listen, I done scared him to death, but I said, look here. He already think you crazy. So have a good night. We're going to talk about jealousy and insecurities next week. So don't come with your crazy tactics and let's see how we can get past this. I used to be insecure real bad.
No.
He couldn't go nowhere. I wouldn't even let him go nowhere with his friends. And if he did go, I called him the whole time he was gone. But we're not going to talk about that tonight. We're going to act like, look, turn off in 10. Right? You're still 7. Come on, go. Keep counting,
5.
Andrew. I don't see a 5 yet.
4.
You suck.
4.